Hey, I'm Bianca Brown, and I'm doing prompt number 2 to explain how George Orwell describes children in his novel 1984. So, it takes place in Oceania, which is a country ruled by Big Brother. Oceania has an oppressed civilization. Everything is rationed. They're always at war with another country. And in today's society, if our leader rationed everything, or if we were always at war, we would try to get that leader out of office. For instance, we as Americans have an election every 4 years just because we are easily unsatisfied with our ruler, and we always are trying to find a new and better ruler. However, in 1984, that is not an option, for Big Brother is the leader, and he is the sole leader of Oceania, and there is no elections or any opposition from any parties to try to take control of Oceania. This is what George Orwell was trying to forewarn his audience about, that it could be your country or it could be you that this is happening to. And in 1984, Big Brother keeps his power so easily because he targets the future of Oceania, which is the children. Similar to any day-to-day country or region, the children are always going to be the futures of that society. How he does this is there is an organization called the Junior Spies, and in that organization, a young child learns how to become a proper future member of the party. And in some examples of that would be, for instance, you don't love your family and your family is just there is no romantic love between two people, and creating children is known as something towards the duty of the party, so that just keeps no love between children and parents and no love between parents and children. The Junior Spies make children militant, and they obey Big Brother, and they just basically try to please Big Brother any way they can. An example of this is the Parsons. They live next door to the main character, Winston, and one day Mrs. Parsons comes over because Mr. Parsons is out, and she asks Winston to come over and fix her kitchen sink. When Winston arrives there, he is greeted by her two very rambunctious young children. They're running around the house asking their mother if they can go and see the hanging of a traitor in the public square, and she doesn't really try to punish them or discipline them because she's afraid of them. They have the power to turn her into Big Brother. So they just go on about their business. And then later in the novel, he is greeted again by, this time, Mr. Parsons, and he runs into him at the Ministry of Love, an ironic name because it's where they punish thought criminals, and they try to get them to love Big Brother, which is why the government is called Big Brother. They try to get their citizens to look at the government as a brother, and you love your brother, and you're loyal to your brother. You don't want to betray your brother or stray away from your brother. And basically, Mr. Parsons is happy and proud that he is in the Ministry of Love because it signifies that his children have done the right thing to Big Brother by turning him in for being a potential thought criminal, even though he is probably not a thought criminal. Today I have with me Connor, my little cousin, and I'm going to ask him some unscripted questions, and we're going to see how a child of today would respond without having been in said Junior Spies. So Connor, if your mother was to steal something and you saw her, would you turn her in?
No.
Why wouldn't you turn her in?
Because I don't want my mom to get in trouble.
This is an example of a child, as I said, in today's society, and Connor would not turn his mother into the government because he loves his mother. However, in 1984, the love between a child and a parent is non-existent because Big Brother has control of the past, present, and future because the children are the future of any society.